My round-trip flight to Tokyo, 7 nights in a 4-star hotel in Shibuya, and a bullet train pass that covered Kyoto and Osaka cost me exactly $47 out of pocket, and the cash price was $4,800. The whole trip was paid for with credit card points and transfer bonuses I stacked over 14 months on spending I was already doing. Stick around, because the third move in this framework is the one nobody talks about, and it is the reason most travel hacking advice on YouTube leaves around 40% of your points on the table. Quick reminder, this is not financial advice. It is for educational purposes only. Credit products and rewards programs change frequently. Always read the issuer's current terms before applying.
Here is the framework in plain English. There are 3 moves you stack in order, and each one multiplies the value of the move before it. Move 1 is choosing the right currency. Move 2 is timing the welcome bonus. Move 3 is transferring points to the right partner at the right moment. Most people stop at move 1 and wonder why their points only get them a domestic economy flight. Move number 1 is currency selection. Not all points are created equal. Cashback from a flat-rate 2% card is worth exactly 2 cents per dollar, period. But transferable points from cards like the Chase Sapphire Preferred, the American Express Gold, or the Capital One Venture X are worth between 1.7 cents and 2.8 cents per point, depending on how you redeem them. On a 60,000-point welcome bonus, that valuation gap is the difference between $1,200 and $1,680. Same effort, $480 more in travel value. The cards at play in this lane share one feature. They let you transfer points to airline and hotel partners at a 1-to-1 ratio. Chase Ultimate rewards transfers to United, Southwest, Hyatt, and Air France/Flying Blue. American Express membership rewards transfers to Delta, Air Canada Aeroplan, and ANA. Capital One transfers to Turkish Airlines, Air France, and a dozen others. Each issuer covers different partners, which is why serious travel hackers run more than one ecosystem at a time. The annual fees on these cards run between $95 and $395, but the welcome bonuses alone are worth $700 to $1,500 in travel. Move number 2 is timing the welcome bonus. Every single transferable points card has a spending requirement to unlock the welcome bonus, usually $4,000 in the first 3 months. I waited until I had a known large expense coming up before applying. In my case, it was a new laptop and a quarterly insurance bill that together hit $3,200. I applied for the card the same week, charged the laptop and the insurance to it, hit the rest of the spend with normal monthly bills, and the 75,000-point welcome bonus landed in my account on day 91. That single bonus, valued at 2 cents per point, was worth $1,500 in travel before I had spent a single dollar I would not have spent anyway. Quick question. What is the biggest welcome bonus you have ever actually hit and used? Drop the points number in the comments. I want to see what the real numbers look like for people watching. Move number 3 is the one nobody talks about, and it is where most people leave half their value on the table. You do not redeem points through the credit card portal. You transfer them to an airline partner first. Here is what that means in dollars. If you book a round-trip flight to Tokyo through the Chase Travel portal using Ultimate Rewards points, the cost is around 110,000 points for an economy seat. That same flight, transferred to Air France Flying Blue at the 1-to-1 ratio and booked through their award chart, costs 50,000 points. Same seat, same date, 60,000 point difference. At a valuation of 2 cents per point, that is $1,200 of value you keep instead of giving back to the portal. The reason this works is that airline partner award charts are denominated in miles, not dollars. A business class seat from the United States to Tokyo costs a flat 120,000 miles on ANA, whether the cash price is $6,000 or $12,000. The cash-to-point ratio on a peak fare premium cabin redemption can stretch to 9 cents per point or more. That is when travel hacking goes from saving money to printing it. For my trip, here is the exact math. I had earned 140,000 transferable points across 2 welcome bonuses and about 14 months of regular spending on dining, groceries, and travel. I transferred 50,000 points to Air France for the round-trip economy flight to Tokyo. I transferred 60,000 points to World of Hyatt for 7 nights at a Category 4 hotel in Shibuya at 12,000 points per night. That hotel's cash rate was $340 a night, totaling $2,380 in cash value. I used the remaining 30,000 points to cover the bullet train pass and meals through statement credits. Total cash out of pocket was the $47 in airline taxes and fees on the award ticket. The framework compounds because every dollar you spend on a category bonus card earns more points than the same dollar on a flat cashback card. 3 points per dollar on dining, 2 points per dollar on travel, 1 point per dollar on everything else. On the average household spend of $36,000 a year, you naturally earn between 60,000 and 90,000 transferable points without changing a single purchase. Add a welcome bonus on top, and you have enough for an international trip every 12 to 14 months. The downside is real, and I will not pretend it is not. If you carry a balance on any of these cards, the 22% average APR wipes out years of points value in a single month. Autopay the statement balance in full. Set calendar reminders for spending thresholds. And do not chase welcome bonuses if you cannot hit them with spending you are already going to do. That is how people end up with debt that costs more than the trip they took. Watch this next video for the exact transfer partner cheat sheet I keep on my phone. Which airline gives the best value for flights to Europe? Which one wins for business class to Asia? And the 2 hotel programs that consistently deliver above 3 cents per point in real bookings.